Hey, we are going to be doing a mixing video today. Y'all, the fireworks are going. So happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. So I hope that is not too annoying for y'all, but I promised I would get this done. And I still have to do the update video, and I'm filming my injection tonight as well. So I got to get it done, okay? So I'm your girl, Chic. Hey. Pleasure to meet you if we have not met. But yeah, I do these mixing videos because I kind of document my journey, so to speak, my GLP-1 journey. I started on semaglutide, but I was getting compounded semaglutide from the pharmacy. I've never mixed sema. So if y'all ask me questions about that, I'm like, when I'm not sure, I don't want to put y'all in a position that it could be, dangerous or, harmful to you in any way, if that makes sense. So I will not give advice or information on something that I don't know about, that I have not tried or experienced, but I will say it's probably pretty similar to, even considering that the dosing is different, the formula is probably pretty similar to what I'm doing for tirz. But y'all, what I'm gonna need y'all not to do, don't get in these comments and ask me every time it's time for you to dose up what you're supposed to be mixing, how much backwater. Because if you pay attention to these videos, I spend time to do these videos for y'all so y'all can actually understand the formula, which is really not too hard once you get it. You feel me? It's really not that hard once you get it. It's intimidating at first. But if you plan on every time it's time for you to dose up, you got to go ask somebody, you should not be using research peptides. So that's what I do. I use research peptides now, and I am on Tirzepatide. I made the switch to Tirzepatide. I lost 40 pounds on sema before switching to tirz. And yeah, so it's time to, like I said, tomorrow I go ahead and do the update for week 49. But yeah, so I believe I was down like 68 point something pounds, 68.5 or something pounds like that. So pretty close to being down 70 pounds. But I get my research peptides from AC Peptides. And y'all, don't ask me why I sound southern or why. I'm comfortable with y'all. I've gotten to the point where people that really know me personally was like, this is not how you be talking to us, And when I moved back to Vegas, I was trying to polish that mug up and I just could not get it right. Like, I was stressing so hard over it. That's why I seem like so much more giddy and happier and excited and just me, more outgoing, because I just stopped caring. So if I sound Louisiana, my people, my family, my entire family on both sides is from Louisiana. We have family coming in and out of Louisiana. We are constantly going to Louisiana. It's probably not going nowhere. So I hope it don't make nobody uncomfortable, but what you see is what you get. Yeah, babe. So let's get into it. And some of y'all be like, do you think it's gonna go? What's going on? Have you been back to Louisiana? And I'm like, I spent a majority of my adult years between Louisiana and Texas, so probably not. This confused accent of mine is probably here to stay. I try to switch it up a little bit, ain't gonna lie. I do be a little bit more stressed or concerned about it when I'm in a professional environment. And so, yeah, like when I'm assisting with classes and things like that online, I really try to polish it up as best as I can. But every now and again, I might get a little excited or something, and it's gonna slip out. You heard me? It's gonna slip out. So ain't nothing, ain't nothing I really can do about it. But when I'm with y'all, I'm 100% just free, just me. And so, like I say, what you see is what you get. So, yeah. I just stopped worrying about it. So I don't really notice it, so to speak. Like, this is just me, So it is what it is. But let's get into it, y'all. Sorry I had to go off on a little spiel, but y'all be asking me like little questions and I just thought to go ahead and address it. So yeah. Let's get into it. Let me get my package. So this is my package that came from AC Peptides. It actually got here really quick and I didn't pay additional for shipping this time. Normally when I'm rushing, I pay additional, but I ordered it in enough time. So I just came from outside. My allergies are acting a fool with it. And I don't know what to do with it. It comes in this little bubble wrap to protect everything. So, what is this? Okay. Y'all, let me just pull everything out and then I'll tell you what everything is. Okay, so yeah, empty bubble wrap. So, we have first Tirzepatide, and I only got enough for this week. I'm on 10 milligrams still. I've been on 10 milligrams. This is my 4th week of doing 10 milligrams right here. So 10 milligrams of Tirzepatide. And it's on the website, I think under TZ now. So with all that be going on, it's probably better to be more discreet, about things. People be hating and so forth and stuff too. So ain't no telling. But I have to mix it with something that's backwater. No sterile water, backwater. I don't want nothing growing in my Tirzepatide while it's sitting in the fridge, okay? And it is stored in the fridge once it's mixed. You need to put it in the fridge. It's okay to keep it at room temperature until you mix it though, okay? So yeah. And then I got my hand sanitizer right here. And I got my insulin syringes from Amazon right here. I will link this for y'all, the insulin syringes, the little needles from Amazon. And I got the little shorter needles this time. I don't really like the long ones too much. They don't really hurt or anything, but it's just longer needle before it actually inserts the skin. I just want a little prick and be done, So these are 1 ml, which is 100 units. I'm going to use one of these. This is actually what I inject with, but I use this as well. I don't get bigger needles to do my mixing. This works just fine for me. But, do you. By all means, do you. So I got that out. And then I have a sharps container. Let me go grab it. I feel like I'm spending 4th of July with y'all. I love it. Y'all love it. So here's my Alcedo sharps container. It's just a little mini one. So I just pop this open right here and just pop it in there. This is newer, so it's not full just yet. This is like my 3rd one. I completely filled up 2 of them. So I got my sharps container on today. And so now we are going to begin this process. So first is our hand sanitizer. All right. Yes, you got to clean your hands. Whoever raised you, your mama, your daddy, your parents, your grandparents, whoever raised you should have taught you to sanitize your hands, especially when you're working with things that you're going to be injecting, medications or things that you're eating. Yeah, y'all. So anyway, let's keep on going here. So I'm going to go ahead and pop off. Y'all got nails. I hope it's not hard. I might have to get my tweezers. I need to pop this off. This is my backwater. But like I say, you do want backwater because you don't want. Hold on, let me go get my little like tweezers or pliers or something. And believe it or not, these are just press-on nails from Shein. But anyway, I got me some tweezers. I don't know if this gonna work as good as my pliers would. Let me see if I can at least lift it. There we go. There we go. So I just got it under there like that and just pulled up. So if you got nails, that's the best way to do it. Boom. So this is our backwater. Backwater. And we need to do the same with the Tirzepatide. See, I could pop this one smaller, but the cap is bigger on here, so it'd always be hard to get a grip, even when I don't have nails. You see that? I just popped that off. That's the Tirzepatide. My hands are clean and we good to go. So next thing is we want to take an alcohol wiping pad, a little alcohol pad. And you can get these from Amazon too. I didn't get these from Amazon. One of the pharmacies that I used to get my semaglutide from had sent me a bunch, and I just didn't run out just yet. Yeah, you want to wipe both vials, okay? Both of them. All right. And then this is our little insulin disposable syringe. And here, I need to turn it this way. There's a slit at the top, so you just do like that. It opens up, okay? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and uncap it from the bottom, uncap it from the top. I'm going to be very careful so I do not prick myself. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and insert the air because that's what I normally do, but since I need 100 units, I go a little bit under the 100 units, okay, on the syringe. And I'm going to try to poke in the center of the backwater. Boom. The air is going in here. Bam. Turn it over. And we won't, do you see that? I'm barely doing any work. That's why I put the air in. Look. It's moving. You see that? And I'm going to help it a little bit though, so we don't be here all day. I'm trying to keep the numbers where y'all can see them. But slowly, because you'll get more bubbles if you go too fast. We're almost there. Y'all been getting bit so bad in Vegas by mosquitoes and ants. Anything that bite. And we got what's that called? West Nile virus. Some folks that had it. So according to the health district. So I've been sprayed down, but this is 100 units. Just take it out. I went a little bit under that, y'all. I always do that. Because sometimes it's hard to get every single little drop out of the vial. And so I do that just so I have enough. This is my 10 milligrams of Tirzepatide. Let me show you from the side. This is how much is in there. Can you see? Y'all see that? So I'm going to take the backwater that I just drew up and find the center of the Tirzepatide. And look, it's going by itself. I'm just moving my fingers so y'all can see. Look, it's going by itself. And I'm turning it. You want to turn it to the side, y'all. So you don't want your peptides to be power washed, like sprayed too hard. So that's all. And so I'm going to just pull that out like that. And right away, for safety purposes, the first things first is to cap the needle. Be very careful doing that so you don't prick yourself in the finger. Pull the cap. We take this right away and dispose of it. Sharps container. And then I get to put it away till later on tonight when I do my injection. So it'll be in the fridge until then. Like normally it'd be in the fridge for some days, but it don't matter. This is going in there to store it because I'm going to be using it like right away. I don't normally use it that fast. Every now and again I do. Y'all, these fireworks going to get on my nerves. Yeah, so you just take it and gently. You don't want to like take it and then like forcefully like shake. Like you getting down. You trying to break it down. We don't need to do all that, okay? Like you used to do in a club in your high school days, your college days, you know, when you used to boogie on down. We're not doing that. So yeah. I went down to Southern University for a little bit. But first, the first college I attended was UNLV. here in Nevada because it was like, you know, home. And then I went down to be with my papa. I call him my papa. I went down to be with him in Louisiana and went to college out there. And I did not finish at Southern. I actually went online and graduated. So I actually have multiple degrees. Yep. I did like general studies or something like that with my medical office assistant, front and back office. And then I did a bachelor's in business admin and then mental health counseling, graduate degree, master's. So gently, this is how you mix it. Like you can't get impatient and shake it up because it have bubbles in it and you actually can ruin your peptides. But this is what you get. What you see is what you get. That's going to be our words for today. What you see is what you get. So now this is ready. And what did I do? Let me grab my little container, y'all. Un momento, por favor. Okay, we back. This little container right here stays in the fridge with my Tirzepatide in there. Boom. Close it up. And it's ready to go into the fridge. So that is how you mix. As far as the formula, let me go ahead and let me explain the formula and before I let you go. It's making it brighter. Okay. There we go for a minute. Just so y'all can see this. We have a 10 milligram vial of tirz. Okay. So 10 milligrams, this says vial, divided by, okay. So that right here, this says dose underneath it. It's one dose because I'm 10 milligrams. That's my actual dose. Okay. So whatever your dose is what you divide the milligrams of the vial by. So whatever size of the vial divided by whatever milligrams you're on. Okay. So whether that be like 7.5, 5, whatever it is that you are on, you just divide it. You divide the vial divided by the dose. And for me, it equals 1 dose for 1 week. Okay. And then I remember it like this: per every 10 milligrams, 1 ml of backwater. 1 ml of backwater is 100 units. So mix 1 ml, 100 units of backwater. 100 units of backwater divided by 1 dose, because you divide it by your dose on the bottom, and that gives you 100 units per injection. And that's only 1 injection because we injected 100 units of backwater, which makes it 100 units. And so we're injecting 100 units. That's 1 dose, and this vial is done. Okay. So that's if you need to order a vial just to get you through a week or something like that. You're not ordering for 3 or 4 weeks at a time. Like if I ordered a 40 milligram vial, it would be different because I'd be able to split that, actually split it up. And so it would be different, like how it works out. Like, let me explain a 35 milligram vial. 35 milligram vial right here, and your dose is 10 milligrams. You're going to divide the 35 divided by 10 milligrams equals 3 doses, which is 3 weeks if you're on 10 milligrams. So you're going to mix. The way that I did that is, instead of, since it's 35 and not 30, if it was 30 milligrams, it would be 3 ml, which is 300 units of backwater. But since it's 35, we did 3.5 ml, which is 350 units of backwater. Okay. So it's like half of, when you have add another 5, it's another half of, not a full thing of backwater. So, like I said, if it was 30, every 10, you do 1 ml. So that would be 3 ml. But because it's 35 and not 30, it's 3.5 ml. Hopefully that makes sense. But I take that 350 units of backwater divided by my dosage, which is 3 doses up here. And that gives me 100 units per injection. Okay. And there will obviously be 50 left extra in here. Not a full dose, not quite a full dose, just 50 units left in the vial because it's 35, not 30. And that's because sometimes you can't find the vials, like they're not available, they're out of stock, they're on back order, whatever. And you have to just get what you have to do and make it work. That's why I say it's important for you to learn how to do these calculations, okay? So you got to learn how to do the measurements and calculations. It's super, super important. I don't say that to be harsh. I just don't want y'all to harm yourself or to pay so much money and then mess it up. And then it's, you know, I'm not going to be the one to blame. So, child, we're not going there. Whoa. But I hope this helps. Y'all are more than welcome to ask me, like, if you think you got it down or whatever, ask me specific questions. But I want to know that you actually took the time to watch the video that I took the time to make for you. Okay. Like, that's just with all due respect, you know, be respectful. Let's keep it respectful because I'm doing something for y'all. So at least meet me halfway. Okay. I hope my locks ain't rubbing against my mic because they are really growing back. I've been using that hair supplement. They're growing like crazy. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. This video, I try to do a little bit more detail. So it's going to be longer than the other ones because sometimes when I go through like quickly, some people still don't understand. So I wanted to take time today. And plus, I love to joke with y'all. I'm just doing me, being me. Feel free to jump ahead. But you want to have some patience. If you ain't got patience enough to watch this video, then how you going to have patience on your journey? How you going to have patience to be dealing with mixing peptides, period. You feel me? Like, how you going to do that if you ain't got no patience? Patience is a virtue. But your girl Chic loves y'all. Share this video with someone who would benefit from it. Follow your girl on social media. I hope you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you're not, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. But we're going to be back in a little bit. We're going to do this injection. And so that's going to be another video. So make sure you tune into that as well. And these 2 videos will go up probably pretty close to the same time. And then the next day, I will upload the 49-week update. Okay? Yeah. But your girl Chic is going to let y'all go. Enjoy your 4th of July. And we signing off. Later.